switching to some Dallas news. Yella Beezy has been arrested for capital murder for the murder of Mo3. They're saying that, he's the one that actually orchestrated and put the money up for it. What did you guys think about that? Were you guys surprised? Did you guys expect that to happen?
Yella Beezy, shit. Cam, man. Imagine this. Somebody that shot you, killed one of your homies, y'all at war. You not gonna go do the work yourself, so you gonna hire somebody, right? Imagine going to the bank and pulling out this money and then going to pay for a murder. Is that street at all to you?
Man, if that happened, he surely wasn't thinking. You could have pulled out 50. You could have pulled out 60.
You pull out the
pulled
exact
out 80. Pulling out the exact amount that you're going to give somebody for a murder is crazy and just not thinking at all. If that's what happened.
Now, it's all alleged, but that's what the documentation say. And this is why I spend a lot of time talking to the young guys, bro. You feel me? Violence is something that has to be in your toolbox if you're operating in the street. Violence is something that has to be in your toolbox, period, if you're a man in society. You may have to defend yourself or your loved ones. At any given time, your life can be threatened. Now, taking out the exact amount like that, it's crazy work. And you paying a guy who just shot his transgendered girlfriend.
You paid a Zest monster
You just employed a Zest monster.
to do a hit.
And then, bro, that footage in the middle of the highway, the man jumping out the car with a machine gun, that's crazy. That brazen. What's the zeitgeist in that, man? Like, I don't get it.
The man hired a Zest monster, folks.
Imagine that, hiring a Zest monster to go on a hit, folks.
Gave him a fully.
Gave him a fully, and then you went to the bank and took the exact amount.
Bro, on the freeway like that, man.
On the freeway? What?
You knew the police were going to go extra hard to solve some brazen shit like that.
You stopping traffic, man?
Mm-hmm.
So now you stopping traffic. Now you violate interstate commerce because truck drivers can't get to loads, ambulances can't get the calls, police officers can't get the calls. That's violating interstate commerce right there. They coming for you, man. They gonna exhaust all resources for that. Crazy.
That lets you know how much the money means, because if he wasn't getting money,
Yep.
I don't think he would have went that wild with it. People putting these bounties on people. These guys, man, these guys are broke. They ain't probably got $5 in their pocket.
No.
And they're like, oh, you gonna give me 40, 50, 60, 100 grand if I go take shit. I'm gonna have to we might have to do this shit in broad day, in front of cameras and everything.
Oh, motherfuckers be trying to get to it.
And that's something that struck out to me because we seen something similar to this, long-lived Duck. So when Duck passed, that's broad day on the Gold Coast, and you could tell that there was going to be a monetary gain for them. Because whenever that money get involved, people rush, they get sloppy, and we see the same outcome every time. Look at the situation with Quando Rondo and them.
Quando Rondo also.
Same situation. When that cheese get involved, people are going to make
40
serious
racks
mistakes.
to some motherfuckers is like $1 million.
Facts. And that's what I'm saying, bro. If you really in this, if you really with that, bro, you're not finna pay. Let me be quiet.
Yeah. On that noise.
Let me be quiet right there. Yeah, so at the end of the day, what does these street rules and all of this shit, who does this shit benefit? If you gotta go on that mission to get in that paint, if you gonna swim in that water, you better swim by yourself, man. I always say, Duga always say, he said, I ain't gonna tell on me. Duga always say, he said, I'm not gonna tell on myself. So you gotta really understand what's going on, man. To all the young guys watching this, well, it ain't no switches behind that wall, man.
Oh no.
You feel me? Y'all walking around out here 120 pounds, 130 pounds, man. You feel me? That gun make you a giant. Behind that wall,
Niggas beating you.
it's gladiator school. You gotta be able to get it on with these.
Beating that ass.
You feel me? And I understand it. I know a lot of shooters that went up and there on the ground balling up before them. Motherfuckers put hands and feet on you, on the gas. So we gotta raise the conversation level and the temperature in our community, man. Like, we almost gotta start reprimanding people again for foolishness. I remember a day, boy, if you would have shot up a block with some kids on it, motherfuckers finna push up on you, boy.
You getting your ass. We thirsty to come fuck you up.
They finna push up on you, bro. People not reprimanding nobody no more. It's a situation we got going on right now with a young lady. 5 dudes that gang raped her, right? And her sister, okay, be careful here. A person that I'm very close with, close to the situation, she said something pivotal to me. She said, the reason the streets is the way they is right now is because nobody is reprimanding people anymore for doing foolishness. That's why the situation with Big U is a conundrum for me, because you gotta be able to establish some form of order amongst the monsters. Because Big U may be allegedly what they say he is in that paperwork, but he also was active in philanthropy, man. Those football teams, those meals, those programs, who's gonna replace him? You know, I seen a guy say, he said, man, I love draws. That's his
Call his ass draws. No, I ain't calling his ass no draws.
He said, I love draws because
yeah,
this the longest I ever had a job.
Yeah, we ain't fucking with him, folks. His name Draws.
Well, his name Big Draws.
Nah, hell no. I ain't calling no damn grown ass man Big Draws. I ain't no crip, folks. It's over with. We ops off the bat. I gotta call you. Nah, all right. We into it.
On the gas, that's his name. So you know.
I'm finna spin this bitch. Big Draws. Hold on, wait up. What? Okay.
You ain't checking in with Draws, folks?
Hell no.
Hey, Cam, would you ever check in?
I'm finna get some of this Kool-Aid.
No. Nope.
How did that start? Like, I couldn't imagine checking in.
Big Draws.
They're just gonna have to just do whatever they gotta do, man. I'm just gonna stand on it, and you know, whatever come with it. I ain't checking in.
I ain't doing no checking in.
I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready for sure.
For sure. Yeah, man, you move tactical, man. You move militant, man. You know, Kel, he be in and out of places. You feel me, Kel? I like how you move, man. You move very, very strategic, man. I see how you move around.
I'm also not going to the hood trying to hang out.
Not at all,
So
man.
I don't really have a reason to check in. If I'm in LA, bro, and if I do, you know, like I did some hood vlogs, so you know, I don't know if you can consider that, you know, checking in, but you know, of course, I'm going there with permission and I'm interviewing somebody, you know, in their hood, you know. But I mean, other than that, I'm not really like interested in just going and hanging out in the hood with the gangsters and the killers. You know, I'm kind of older now, so I'm seeing things a little bit different.
Facts. Yeah.
20 years ago, I might have wanted to hang out more.
Yeah, you had a little bit more energy.
You know what I mean?
You on a different type of time back then?
On a different type of time, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, man. I was just telling some people, I say, man, y'all, some people were so blessed they ain't catch me in Dugas 2016, 17, because it would have happened to you. Things would have happened so fast to you. Because, bro, you know, I'm big bro now, but I'm almost unk. You feel me? In a little while, I'm going to be unk. So it's like, man, it's time to do something different. Like, bro, my body hurt. I know Dugas body hurt. Oh, that's that foot shot. He be complaining. He got shot in the foot one time with a 357. Like Wolverine, he healed up quick as hell. But that shit be hurt. He was working out yesterday. I know that motherfucking foot was hurting, boy. But I got so many injuries. And it's just like, man, I gotta calm down, man, because I'm almost unk. Damn, I'm almost unk, folks.
Yeah,
Damn.
you is, nigga, I ain't. I'm 7,600 years old.
You 7,600 years old? Photo.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.